Welcome, welcome, welcome. So today, the new Hades Blood Price update updated, which has a whole bunch of new stuff in it. They said that they weren't going to put as much stuff into this update as some of the previous ones, but it feels like a lot. There's a whole bunch of new hammer boons. There's multiple new weapon aspects. You can potentially fight Karen in the shop now. There's a whole bunch of Karen items. Woof, that's a lot of stuff. We're gonna jump right in. We'll play a couple rounds to show you some of the new stuff. Can't stop playing this game.
Thank you, everyone. You're too kind.
It is a pretty sweet game. There we go. So we just finished our previous run and on the off-screen sort of thing.
Mr. Hypnos, I wanted to check in with you again regarding the procession line that's right in front of you, right over there. It's moving pretty slow.
I know. Those shades, they just go on and on and on and on forever, blathering about this or that. I mean, Lord Hades, it's a wonder he can stand it, listening to them every day or night.
Well, it's just, I think you were supposed to keep things moving, so if they're taking too long, I guess maybe you could say something, or any bright ideas?
It's a toughie, Dusa, because I think it's important that the shades who wait their turn, why, that they get a chance to say their piece. But it's a real tricky situation you bring up, so let me tell you what I'm gonna do. I am going to sleep on it, and then get back to you.
He's such a jerk, Hypnos.
Okay, well, if you don't, though, I'll check in with you again later, I guess, because I'm under orders, so, bye.
Poor Dusa.
Goodbye.
You're bound to my domain, boy. Whatever you may wish to say, I do not wish to hear it.
Well then,
Oh. Did they update Orpheus's character model?
Orpheus, you said that it was one of life's injustices that Eurydice doesn't get her fair share of the credit for the songs she wrote. Isn't there something we can do?
Also, wow, Prince Zagreus' face is a little bit different. It's like they lightened up half of his face.
Why, I don't know, my friend. Once people set their minds to certain things, it can be difficult to show them other possibilities exist. What's to be done?
I don't know. Tell them they're wrong? Politely, perhaps not. Or tell them what's right. Get the word out about what's right? Can't we do that?
Okay, so like Zagreus' face here is actually ensconced in shadow. It's not just like a birthmark or something. I just thought it was a birthmark. That's weird.
Get the word out. But I am court musician of this house. My songs no longer reach too many ears. Although, I do suppose all of these shades about, they are my audience as well. I shall make certain that they know whose songs I sing.
Then word will spread. I'm sure of it.
Aw.
Denied.
Yep. We totally maxed out all the hearts with him. So, they give you new elements in the codex when you forge a bond with somebody and max out all their hearts. So that's a cool extra new benefit. I'll let you find out some of those on your own. I do not want to spend Titan's blood for gemstones. Oh yeah, there you go. That's the new update. Head chef now chops onions forever. Look at all those onions getting chopped. Delicious, delicious onions. Look at them.
Do what you will with these, my good chef. Use them wisely, my friend.
Yep.
Very well. Claim granted.
Prince.
Oh, look at that.
Achilles, did you ever used to pray to the gods? Make offerings to them and such back when you were alive?
Prayed mostly to my mother, lad. I always had my doubts the gods were listening, that they could even hear. Though I suppose that if you make an offering, they might be so inclined, just for the moment anyway. They're helping much.
They're helping, definitely, sir.
Mm-hmm. So we unlocked this room at some point. I don't know if I've showed this off. You can interact with like the motivational poster here.
Remember, work more intelligently rather than with more ferocity.
Everyone's really upset. Alright, so I guess we're ready to move on here.
Business.
So they added some more prophecies, but we haven't unlocked them yet. What was that?
Something inevitable I can do.
Max level with Skelly? I think I've already... Okay, yeah, there you go. Slay Skelly using Stygius with the max level Zagreus expert aspect. That was fun. Recommend. Alright, so they refunded these 2 perks down here because they reworked them a little bit. So we have rare epic, and then on this side we have... Okay, since the opposite of epic, or rare, is boons, hammers, and palms, and the opposite of epic is duo and legendary. That makes a lot more sense, probably. That's unfortunate, though. I am not crazy about making this trade, but we have to have this one on, I think.
I've mastered
Ooh,
that.
plus 20. And then I've always wanted to have Dark Foresight on, but that's definitely a lot easier to run Dark Foresight when you are trading off the rare boons for it. It's interesting, right? So if you switch to rare plus rare boons, right, you can activate the legendary duo option here. So it's kind of like you kind of have to have Olympian's Favor and God's Legacy, or I think Dark Foresight and God's Bride. I mean, I guess you can mix it up if you're feeling funky or whatever. Like, ooh, so much chance for rarity. And like, ooh, man, like lots of opportunities to get legendary in duos. It seems like, right? So that's an option, but we're gonna stick with this, at least for now. I'm just kind of like, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of common boons. Like, I want to try and get the higher rarity ones as much as possible.
Well, pal, you have come a pretty long way, let me tell you. I think most of the smarts I've picked up you know by now. And so, if I'm fresh out of tips for you, I guess there's only one thing left to do.
Oh no. Also, they updated Skelly's little model.
Stand there eternally to be wailed upon at my whim using whichever weapon suits me at the time.
Yep, now hop to it.
Skelly's so good. Whoa, something's going on here. So... Why is it red? Oh, the font is updated there a little bit. That's nice. So I guess it's like the red little sparkle there. The blood is like showing that I'm using a different aspect, or that's just the one I've currently got equipped. It's the one I've currently got equipped.
Poseidon.
All right. Well, we're gonna use this one here for additional cast damage.
And we're back.
Nice. I think that is the same, but Skelly's such a cool character, so it's worth showing off. All right, wallet. Nothing new over here. So we've unlocked a couple of these statues here because we beat the game on 24 heat. So like, it turns out, surprise, spoiler, you get a cool statue of Skelly for doing Pact of Punishment stuff. So that's pretty sweet. All right, and looks like we're good to go here. I like this. It's like just an on or off, right? So it kind of like, it's less confusing on what you're doing when you activate a level of one of these. There's only one level to activate, so that's all right.
Can't push it any further.
Oof. Tight deadline seems awful. All right. What's this here? Okay. Just remind yourself what that's what the deal is there.
Do not stray far again into the pits of Tartarus, or become lost like all its residents. Content yourself to look upon it from afar.
I think not.
How about I take a closer look?
Also, I should have done this earlier, but let me just double check the sound. Okay, there you go.
All set.
Ooh, nice little sparkle.
Zagreus, admittedly, this is a little strange, even from me. I have a message for your bow. That's right. Just go on up to Coronach next time and tell it with a firm, commanding voice. I see you drawn in the arms of the 7th Avatar. Let me know how it goes, okay?
Ah, sweet. So that'll be the way to activate the new
Seventh avatar.
the new bow mode. Also, ooh, the screen's a lot prettier. Look at that little glowing orb up there. Well, let's take this one here.
Let's hunt some dead.
It's a pretty good cast, and that's definitely our jam here. So with the aspect of Poseidon, right, we can knock bloodstones out of enemies. So we're probably going to be doing, like, say, kind of like a long-range strategy with this cast. But then we're going to, like, burst in there to knock things out of big targets. Alright, let's get in there.
Mine now.
Playing like a smidge slow today, but it's okay. We'll work our way up here. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll go down.
Let me in. Let's hear it.
So you can't get hit in this room or you lose your benefit. You get the no reward.
It won't harm a hair on my head. Get dead.
And this room is full of little tiny chariots, so you gotta be careful.
Useless lot.
My sisters Hestia and Hera surely would assist as well, young Sprout. Except they and our foster brothers haven't been getting along of late. Though as for me, I'll never leave this mountaintop of mine.
Hey.
Hey, what? Rare crop. I don't even have enough boons to pick rare crop, I think.
Perks you right up.
Like, that would be a great option. I like taking that really early, but not when you only have one thing that can benefit.
It's him.
It's been a little while, hasn't it? I had a feeling I would find you all alone out here.
Oh, nice new look.
Think you can beat me again?
Do you think that?
Yeah, so what I understand is that they've made this encounter a little bit more difficult. Is that Thanatos' attack speed is a little higher. Alright. This is gonna be bad. Yeah, I think I just lost that one. Oh, no, I did. I got it. Sweet. It's like every one of those things is gonna be toast.
This, but you're quick. Life is short.
Alright. I think if I had managed to, or failed to kill, like, even 2 more enemies there, I would have lost that one. Alright, what, do we want a centaur heart, or do we want a palm? I think we want a palm here. What? Oh yeah, new enemies. Just come over here and try and grab you. Give me a good old punch. Interesting. Not very threatening. Maybe if I got, like... Maybe it's more dangerous with melee or something. Yeah, for that one. Oh yeah, we got a... Let's see, Trial of the Gods. Whoa, what was that? Hey, this whole door here flash. Oh, maybe it's my sword just whacking the wall. Oh man, this is a small room. The smallest. There, we're gonna take Artemis first here.
If you are so disinterested in my generosity, young Zagreus, then you shall have my wrath.
Have mercy, Demeter. Can't do that.
Kind of trapped on the side of the room here. Ow, 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 ow. was bad. I knew better.
Next time, young Zagreus, perhaps I'll take every last bit of warmth you've left down there.
Snowburst. That seems pretty sweet.
That woke me up.
Alright, so Cascade, Zeus Boon, or Chaos. Might roll into something like Zeus again, but not guaranteed. There's a whole bunch of new Chaos Boons. Let's do that.
Might as well. Well then.
Ooh, prettier. Oh, yeah, I can give her... yeah, Chaos. Hit them. Give them a gift. Whoa. That Chaotic Sentry shook open pretty hard.
Master Chaos, it's little wonder all existence sprang from you, because I see the noble qualities in so many I've met embodied in you. Please accept this gift.
If it is unclear yet, son of Hades, I shall not be giving more to you in exchange for your repeated offerings. You give them to me knowing it shall serve no purpose and achieve no end. I know that there are some among both mortals and your kind for whom this is quite unacceptable.
Cute.
You have traveled recently beyond my senses, son of Hades. I persist here only in the fathomless depths. I know what lies out there, having created it, but I know nothing of what it is like right now. Do not tell me. I prefer to think of all the possibilities.
Alright, so extra stone is pretty sweet. Even though we can't collect blood shards. That's fine. Okay, casts, get more money. Boons are worth more. Let's just take this one right now. It'll only be mildly annoying for a couple fights. Alright, so do we want to double down on Artemis? Oh, I heard they also nerfed family favorite. Ooh, by a lot, actually. So, okay. It used to be 6 points per rank, and now it's just 2.5. So, yeah, that's definitely easier to run, but it's also doesn't camp out nearly as much as the other one. Alright, let's go this way. What? Doomstone? Some, like, little buddies out here. Mild sense of concern. So just like breaking chunks off of it? It's interesting. And these guys make more beams around the combat.
Get out.
Of course, it's floating, so it can't trigger any of the traps. It's an interesting fight. Not super difficult right this second, but might change.
I can't. One less giant.
I bet that's harder with higher heat.
Dearest, I have known many gods and godlings through the ages, and I have to say, you're quite intriguing, even for our kind.
Oh, yes.
Sweet. Attack damage, it's not bad. Special, that's pretty hefty. Well, we know we're going to be using our special a lot. We might want it to have a hefty whack, so let's just go with this.
I feel fabulous.
Revenge option was okay too, I guess, but like not in face of two epic main attack options. Alright, we're going to take Darkness to heal up here.
More numbskulls.
Oops. Way too slow there. Oops. Shoot. It's a little too easy to dash right into a trap there if you're not being more methodical about it. Alrighty. And where darkness is. Just hanging out, standing still, taking lots of damage.
May I help you?
Was that one a different color? No, it's the same color. Just a little more tingy now, I guess. Maybe they were always that color. It's one of those hand guys. Ooh. Let's not get hit by one of those and find out it does like 20 damage. Oh, nice. Nice. Ooh, yeah, new Will of Karen items. So gain a random item offered by the Will of Karen. So you could just buy something, who knows what it is, and then gain another use of your Chthonic Companion summon. That's kind of interesting. Let's buy this, see what we got.
Just what I need.
Braid of Atlas. Oh, more cast damage. Yeah, okay, sure. Could need some more gems.
I should not be the supervisor here.
That's that.
Hey, what did I update? Learn more by collecting more bloodstones. Neat. Oh, so there's like an entry for troves now too. Huh. Maybe there always was, and I just didn't notice. Ow.
I got from Chaos has a new effect.
Sweet. Alright. More rocks. Pick them up faster. I think I want this key. Oh, let's go this way. I think there's an upgrade that makes it so you pick up more gemstones from rewards. But I don't have that yet.
Gemstones.
So, a money option here, or stuff maybe we don't care about so much. That's fine. I think we can do another one of these without taking a hit. Hopefully we'll never see the dreaded red onion.
Right there.
That casty guide? Like, okay. That is an elite right there. Curve it around the block. Also, it's hiding around that little pillar. Super cute. Ooh. Take that. It's supposed to be new Hermes boons, too. Huh? Fish.
Sure, why not? That's a bite. The hellfish.
I think that was one of the common ones. Depending on how quickly you hit the button when you catch a fish, apparently you get a better chance for a bigger fish. Ooh, gift.
This one's for you, swift and sure-footed messenger of the gods. You make what you do look easy, but I know you're going out of your way. Thank you so much, Hermes.
My rule is not to let things get too personal as far as work-related matters are concerned, cuz. But your family, and, well, you're a right decent chap, I think. Offering up a bit of nectar to me in the middle of all this.
Cute.
You'd think that once you break free to the surface, we could see you from Olympus a bit more than usual. But no, it's like you're shrouded in eternal night up here. Something like that. Odd, right?
Yeah, it's like every time I get to the surface, it's night for some reason. And I wonder if Nyx has anything to do with that. Lady of Night and all that. Yeah, alright, so God Gauge charges up automatically. 1% every 2 seconds. That's interesting. Cast is faster. This actually seems really good for us in our build. But it's common, so that's gonna give us a reroll.
Hey, got anything else?
Okay. Each time you enter a chamber, gain 10 coins. That's interesting. Or move faster. There, let's take this one.
Time to go.
I think we actually did want the cast benefit there, but oh, what? Did I just freak him out? Aw, poor guys. I don't mean to scare you. Yeah, but we the cast, the faster cast on the automatic cast would be pretty sweet.
You must have gone and signed a pact. Isn't that right, Redblood? Tell me right now.
Well, as a matter of fact, I have. Though I don't see how that's any business of yours, Electo.
I like working alone. And you don't see me doing that right now, do you? So I would say it's my business, all right. Along with killing you.
Fun. The Furies have more damage and hit points now when you crank up the heat. Concern. It's all a rage. Wherever she is. There we go. That was fast.
Tell Meg I said hello.
Not so bad. It took like one hit there, I think. A nice little just head upstairs icon now instead of a special event.
Here's to a pleasant voyage of the Castle.
Alright, what should we run now? Cosmic Egg? Yeah, let's do that.
Go with that one.
Ooh, nice. Just gain some rocks. Interesting. Wow, I really don't think I want that. I think I would rather save my money and work up gems a slower way. So this kind of like actually eats up a slot whenever it shows up. It's interesting.
Up we go then.
Yeah, I mean, like, one of the things about the Well of Charon was that there were, like, it was pretty easy to get darkness as a result, which is a good way to heal yourself. So, like, kind of, like, some of the new stuff has some neat options, but also dilutes the pool a little bit. I would actually, like to see the Charon's trinket add, like, one more option to the offer, too. Alright, well, Palm it is. Man, if we could get that, boon from Hermes, where we get to get our bloodstones automatically, that would be pretty awesome.
Always a pleasure.
Yep. More cast damage. We can go see, gosh, what's her name? I feel really bad. I should remember her name. She's a really cool character. Eurydice, yeah. Or we can get a Hermes boon. We're gonna go see Eurydice. We don't have that many boons right now, and so, like, upgrading 2 random boons would be pretty nice.
They're both here.
Oh, yeah, spoiler warning, by the way. Oh, they upgraded her, or they changed her model too. That's interesting. I kind of got used to like the way that they looked in the previous patch, so now I kind of feel like it's very different. It's a little jarring.
I've never heard anything like this. As good as you two sound each on your own, you're positively wonderful together.
A splendid compliment, my friend. Doubtless the fates themselves conspired to ensure Eurydice and I would meet and sing together, fall in love, and then be cruelly separated for some time.
Now don't you start with that again, you get me, Orphe? Got our whole entire afterlives ahead of us, and lots of songs to catch up on.
Why, you're correct, of course, my dear. If you'll excuse us, Zagreus, our calling beckons.
Alright. I guess we had more boons than we thought. But that's still pretty decent result. Ooh, hammer, hammer, hammer. There are new hammer boons to take too. Hammer options, mods. Snap Nova. You lunge forward when you use special. Return. Use it again to return. Well, sure. Yeah, that sounds great. Just whoop, 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 wah, wah, hoo-ha, wah, wah. That's fun. I'm not sure how strictly useful that is, but it's fun.
Somebody lose a spine out there.
I almost feel like Snap Nova should like probably return you automatically as like a dash. Whoop, oh, ow, 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 ow. Takes some getting used to teleporting forward. Ow. I knew better. Ow.
I salute you, Uncle Poseidon. Your strength and confidence inspire me, and you accepted me as part of the family without question. It means a lot.
Oh, nephew, but you needn't shower me with offerings and praise, you know. I have no need of showering at all. Not when I have the sea itself to do with as I please.
Yeah, Poseidon's more of a bath guy.
Certain you were well on your way out of there last time, nephew. But no matter. We'll just get you on another voyage to the top.
Ooh, good.
Your attack and special is stronger in the first 5 seconds of encounters. Wow, that could be intense. I really want this one though. Actually, the dash was really strong too. The Poseidon dash is a lot stronger than I gave it credit for. But this will be good too if we need to. I don't know. Gosh, I don't know. How am I going to include this in my attack right now? I mean, I'm already, I guess, attacking a bunch, so that doesn't actually move that far. Ah, well, regrets. But there's some situations where we might like get an enemy towards the wall and then just repeatedly wall smash them like this.
Like that.
Random item from the Well of Karen. You deal more damage from behind. Interesting. That is a bias. See what we got. Ethernet. Oh. It's like, I suppose it's like Ethernet, whatever. Super to AE. We don't really want to do a big fight for keys, so gems it is. I'd probably be more likely to take the elite key offerings if I got more rerolls from them or something. But once you run out of things to do with keys, there's just not a huge like reason to do a harder version of event you get the same reward for, basically. Although, once you max out on keys, like doing key events does have an intrinsic value in terms of like being able to get those rerolls. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna just mash special apparently. Teleport around, get hit a couple times.
Never enough of these back at the house.
Alright. Scope around for stuff because I can't trust the fish ping or the Nazi pots. Yeah, we go down this way. I guess we should actually go into a Karen's shop at some point because we have more to do there. And this is like Karen's update. It's like, but I've been building up all these hearts with Karen. Oh yeah, the Hydra has a lot more options now. Oh, it's just, that's neat. New font. Kind of runic, sort of. Oop. Interesting. Alright. What? I guess that just made a thing. Oh, we just switched the... yeah, okay, I switched. What is that rock egg? It's going to spawn a monster, right? Oh, it's an elite version of the Bloodlust. Interesting. Wow, that's really fast. Ow. Wow, that's a rough extra ad there. Whoop. There, I should take over a lot of things here. Ow, 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 ow. Okay. I was wondering why I was homing in on that target there when it didn't seem like there was anything there. Learny vanquished.
Back to wherever your neck went.
Wow, it's different. Oh, fishing point. Sweet.
Come, fishies. Come on up.
Basic catch. So it turns out it's the same fishing pool as the rest of this area. It's really hard to hit the button within the third of a second you need to do.
That victory of yours shall be short-lived.
What are you, the three fates?
Chimera jerky, Hydrolite. Let's get some Hydrolite. Taking more damage than we'd like to.
Take me up.
Let's go hang out here for a second.
Lovely place to have to smash my way through.
I mean, yeah, it's accurate. No hammer. I think we want a palm more than we want money at this point. It's just like, we walk right around this edge here. Can't even see him. It seemed like Artis's cast was going right through that guy's shield.
Gods grant me strength.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Sharpen my senses.
Another palm or money. Okay. Yeah, give me god boons. Give me god boons. Give me a hammer.
Nice. A palm of power.
Cast again. There's some good old Tinge of Erebus. Deal 50% more damage to armor. Bunch of encounters. It's like 65 gold to get this. It's a lot. Maybe if we're playing on the higher heat level and I really needed these boons to like progress, then I would probably go more into that. Smash, smash, smash. It's fun, like, running around the arena and chaining marked enemies there. Murmur. So I was not Englishing.
Here we go again. We have a pest problem.
Okay.
Not yet.
Ow. So I finished around Heat 24. I just jumped ahead. I probably should record that one, but I didn't want a video full of swearing to go up on YouTube. More than usual anyway. And it turned out it was not as bad as I thought it was going to be, but it was quite tough. Yeah. I found out that those spear guys, that's where I was going with this, is that they are really, really rough on higher heat levels with like faster move, faster attack.
It's regenerating. They'll just keep coming because of that butterfly ball.
Ow. 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 Stupid multiple arrow attacks. Ow. This Artemis arrow just goes straight through the shields. Seems like it does. Ow. I'm not used to these guys firing multiple arrows in the launch.
Keep my soul for now.
Think about me, nephews. I get along with everybody here. A skill apparently that's rather rare. Take my niece Artemis, for instance. Can't ever take a simple jest at all. You won't easily attract a mate with such a sour look about you, girl.
That is super rude.
Not talking to you, thanks.
Nice.
See exactly what I mean, nephew.
Ooh, what? Duo. Your cast fires a second projectile reduce damage. So they upgraded that to a duo? Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. I'll take it.
Teamwork.
To reread the patch notes. Yep, more goblins. Thank you. Nice.
In the name of Hades.
Dash strike to foes take damage when their crystals get dislodged. It's like not super exciting considering that we it'd be good on bosses. Like, although yeah, actually maybe it would be really good on bosses because we can go in there with a special and dislodge them right away. Oh, that's really strong actually. I think we're gonna take it even though it's common, because I don't want to reroll and then, like, not have it show up. Health upgrade or healing? I think we're gonna go healing.
Could I played you any other way? I tried, with all my might, with all my heart, you must know that. And still, it was never enough.
Poor guy.
Well, what's it going to be this time, stranger? The Hydrolite? Maybe the kiss of Styx?
Wow, that is jaded. It's like, leave me alone, stranger. Here, have a gift for talking to me. And then you just keep running into him, and over time he just gets more and more bitter, and it's just like, yeah, you're just using me for whatever bullshit I'm gonna throw at you. Okay. Like, I just want to be your friend, Patroclus.
You sure you don't need any of this stuff, sir? I really appreciate it, but I don't want to take it for granted.
Oh, come. This is Elysium. Taking such things for granted is the point. We gloried shades receive our stipend of the finest goods, so we can battle till we've had our fill. But I've already had my fill, I think.
Aw, okay. I feel bad now.
Thank you.
Here's some Hydrolite gold. Yeah, with the second projectile too, we're gonna like crit a lot more often too.
Almost there. You're gone.
Like, doing some weird movement. Alright. Oof. Do all of those activate at the same time now? Yes, they do. Well, that's a thing.
You like that, you gods? Olympus, I accept this message.
We really should take this cast as faster. I want it to be better, though.
Let's see what else.
Yeah, I'll take that. Alright, well, next time we see that, we're going to take it no matter what.
Any boons worth giving up?
Nope. Hammer. Pick the hammer. Side hustle's actually pretty good. There's a lot of rooms that you can get benefit for. I was like trying to finish this thing off with my main attack, but that's actually just not strong enough right this second. I still haven't really made these traps in the back, side here look any more pretty. It's like, it's easy to see these guys because of the high contrast, but I keep getting hit by the ones near the wall. Or the ledge there, so... I was kind of hoping they'd fix that in this next update. Maybe later. Ow. Special hits a wider area. That's pretty neat. Attack rapidly, fire wave. Piercing wave is actually pretty neat because you can attack at some pretty far away range here. And with Poseidon boon, like that would knock enemies like pretty far. Maybe that's what we want. I can't help but feel like this special hits a wider area though is gonna be more useful. So we got a really specific build here. Like, that's a pretty long range anyway. But it's all about the cast and the knockback, or the cast and the knocking them out of them. The special. All right, we're going down this way.
It's gonna be Master Chaos. In the name of Hades.
Alright, so every time you cast it, take damage. Afterwards, deal more backstab. Next encounters, cast, take damage. Traps deal more damage to your foes. Face more foes, get more darkness. We are rerolling all these.
How about a different set of choices then?
Dash Strike does more. Sure, that's fine. Not really what we wanted, but we'll go with it. I could have read off the rest of them there, but they weren't actually that good. Yeah, like I don't want to go take a thing that prevents me from casting when I'm about to go into a boss fight. Especially when that's like where all of our damage is coming from right now.
Rematch.
Come, blackguard, and be crushed beneath the raging wheelwork of the Macedonian Tau Lambda once again.
Theseus, you do know you look even more ridiculous than normal wearing that mask. I get the chariot and the unsporting weaponry, but why wear that thing?
This blessed mask was crafted by great Daedalus himself. A work of art, and my entitled claim as champion. What has he ever done for you?
Let's go right in on Theseus here. Oops. Turns out it's trying to melee him with a rush lunge thing. Not super easy. Yeah. I think the rushing lunge needs work. Man, I'm so much... So they lowered the turning radius for the Minotaur in its race. And I'm so glad that they did. Because I got hit by that a lot. Yeah, here it comes. And it's like a lot easier to dodge now. Ow. No, no. Okay. That was bad.
get some applause or something here? I'll just tell myself.
Yeah. Smash.
I shall stop you by my own hand if I must.
Which to choose?
Alright, well. Let's see. I heard that there was a prophecy for taking Cosmic Egg into the last fight. So I think I'm going to take that into the last fight. I don't know that if I need the prophecy before I do this, but usually that's the case. But I will just keep it. We'll level up to max. That's fine.
Should I take the trade?
No. Traps do more damage to your foes. A lot more damage. Yeah, I'm actually going to pick that. Yeah, actually going over these options here, I mean, we're not going to remove our dash, we're not going to remove extra dashes, and we're not going to remove our special, so... just to break that down.
One more stop. Check.
Like, typically the only things, like, to remove, I think, at the, what was it called? At the Well of Forgetfulness or something? Yeah, the only things that I would really want to remove are boons that I think I've already gotten most of the use out of, like the multiply, money and shade, darkness, whatnot, from Poseidon, or rare crop if you could sell it. I don't think it's a sellable boon though. And some of the duos, you know, sometimes a boon just you pick something up and it was the best option, but it didn't really fit in your build. So, what, Karen?
Stash there, Charon.
You look really different.
Well, look at you, Charon, mate. You're looking well. Something's different about you. Can't quite put my finger on it. Have you done something with your hair?
You bought a whole bunch of trinkets to wear with all the money I've been foisting at you. Oh, he's got a big old paddle now. That's cool.
I knew it.
There you go. And he's got a boat over here. It's cool. Also, apparently we can buy this to swap one of our random hammer boons to get 2 others. So that's a neat new feature. Cool blinking anvil. I think we're going to buy this. Oh, we lost Supernova. That's too bad. So Piercing Wave. We won't pick that up now. And Curse Slash. Oh no! On the bright side, we get to fire these things off and attack from long range, but that's it's not good. It's just completely lower health total there. Okay, we'll buy the diamond.
I'll pay for that.
Well, nephew, I know that salty Charon can be difficult, but I'm certain that whatever price you paid, you got a deal.
Whoa, Breaking Wave is really good. Let's take that one.
Let's make some waves. What lurks in this surface river here? You're mine.
Weak catch. Alright. Where do we go first? Let's go this way. Ow, 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 ow. Those rats are annoying. Especially when you've got like a low health total, because pretty easy to hit. Or, I mean, they're pretty easy to hit you anyway. So this is not bad. So, with our new range attack, right, we can hit things against the wall a lot easier. Cosmic Egg Makeup. Was that my wave attack not shooting on every attack? Maybe it was just being blocked by something. Wave, wave, wave. Wave, wave, wave. Wave, wave, wave. Wave, wave, wave. Alright, that's just my brain. It's probably getting caught on some piece of the train. Ooh. Seems like a new room configuration.
My Chaos Boon evolved a new effect.
Cool. That was the one where... what do they do? This is the Vastric one, right? Yeah, there you go. Okay. Alright. You're gonna give me a big boss. Now's a good time. Alright. Tricky part is getting them to actually run into these traps here. Oh, but we knocked them in. Ow. At least we can regenerate some hit points with these rats. Oof. This fight is actually one of the more harder ones on higher heat levels.
Excellent.
Do I not actually gain healing when I get hit with a wave instead of my sword?
Let's just go down this Sata hole. Always a pleasure, Charon.
Yep.
Juicy.
Upgrade our damage from things falling out of things. Seems good. Alright. It's really hard to practice this, or to test to see whether the waves heal me when they don't generate, and also you're constantly being harassed by mobs. Oh my gosh. Okay. But do I not generate waves without full health or something? I don't understand. I guess it's... no, it's still in there, maybe. Oh gosh. Supergiant, if you're listening, please adjust this. Just want to test the thing. Leave me alone. Okay. Nope. You know, don't get any healing from the waves. That's too bad.
No escape.
And also they don't knock back. I am thinking that that ability is trash tier at this point now. I mean, if this wave doesn't actually retain any of your boon abilities, like, I don't know why you would ever take it. Like, it's just 25 damage. And it's like unmodified, right? And it doesn't even function in a lot of these rooms, so I don't understand. Seems bad. Please face the right direction so I cannot take damage. Heal a tiny, tiny bit, which you can probably do on our own, or upgrade the rarity of our next boon. Let's do that.
Should help keep me going.
We're gonna have some extra money at the end of this run, I think. So after buying extra trap damage, we didn't actually do any damage to traps. It's too bad.
This temple's positively crawling. Olympus, I accept this message.
Okay. Faster gain on critical. I don't think that could be useful for like some really rapid attack crit builds, but that's not us. All damage has a chance to be extra critical. That's pretty neat. I'm gonna reroll this and maybe see if we can get something way better. More damage versus armor to the crit. That wasn't a good upgrade. I'll take that. Kind of hoping to get maybe their legendary or I don't know what I was hoping for actually. We also have this here too. Oh man, shouldn't have activated that so fast. Crits do more damage, I guess. Yeah, that's too bad. I shouldn't have re-rolled. Especially considering we had so many other god boons to look at. It's close. Dusted. I feel like some of these rooms are like a tad bigger too. Being able to chain critical hits like that is pretty useful for clearing a room. Nope. Alright, back away, back away. Well, being able to rush in there, I guess if we were using our special so often, the leap with the special might not be like so bad. Like if we were just doing it to get in there and get away. I guess that applies to our current build, I suppose. Like I keep saying, going back and forth on it, but just be a lot more careful, I suppose. I didn't get hit by that. Ow. Let's see, so weak foes take more damage. That's pretty good, just for free extra damage. I'm gonna be using my special, like especially like I'll use my special, and then I'll get my shards back, and I'll throw my shards right back into them. So it's like does damage, or that it does have an effect in the spots where we want it to have an effect. I mean, having just an extra bonus on dash isn't so bad. I don't know if Tap Passion Dash is one of my favorite ones. It looks like weak lasts 4 seconds now instead of 3, so that's pretty good. Let's take Sweet Surrender. I think that'll actually be relevant, and like the dash ability might be relevant, but it's kind of more of an unknown factor, which I'm pretty sure the Sweet Surrender is gonna like actually have a benefit. Alright, so we got a palm down there still.
All these tunnels.
Let's go with Demeter. Heal up a bit. So it turns out that we never got that fire cast faster and automatically, which means you should just take it. I think it's possible. Like I wanted to have a fast, like 40 or 60% faster cast, but I think the rule of thumb there is just take boons that you know fit in your build. Don't fret whether or not they have higher or lower rarity.
Oh, good. A sack fit for a huge three-headed hound.
Mm-hmm.
In the name of Hades.
Okay, so well, all foes are chilled, do decay damage. Ravenous Will is not as good as it would be in a normal run because we tend to we use up all of our shards, right, really quickly, but then our plan is to get them back. So I mean, I guess like this helps us do more damage when we are trying to get in our special hit. and we take less when we are out of shards, and then our special will do more damage, but then we'll get them back right away. It's like it's not the end of the world. Killing freeze is only good with our call. So like it'll be good in the last boss in some circumstances. So I think that might be what we pick here.
Shivering.
Even though we don't have a reliable way of proccing chill, it's still probably the right answer. Look at our side hustle, doing all the things.
Cheers, mate.
Critical does more damage, bonus critical chance. This isn't going to be very good in the last boss, so it's not worth taking. Because we're almost done with the game, right? So like upgrading a boon that only affects like the rooms that the non-boss rooms, like it's not a great pick at this point in the game. It's all like picking rare crop at this point. Damage versus weak, so we can beef that up if we want to. We're just gonna take more critical damage.
What's new, Kieran?
It seems like the most reliable thing that we're gonna proc here. Standing there sucks. But thankfully we can heal ourselves up with their hits, so it's not the end of the world thing. Oh yeah, I guess we can chill things by casting near them too. So that's the thing. I haven't really thought about that. Probably should have gotten in some melee hits just to heal my 2 points of damage, but I think we'll be okay. Toast. Ow, ow, ow. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, it's over here. It's interesting that if you hit the special button too fast, you'll actually teleport back, and then, oops. Your AoE doesn't spawn where you might think it would. We want to get in some damage on your face there with a sword, but you're making it difficult. Critical versus armor, which has almost no effect in the final fight. I mean, it does kill ads faster. So that's, but it's negligible benefit. Like 70% damage, right? It's gonna take off that armor like that much faster, right? I think it's worth it. Take the boost to call. Yeah, we don't want to lose any of these. And actually, we don't really have anything to do with our money, so like, it would be a huge waste to throw anything away at this point. Yeah, like everything's empty. We're still 400 coins. Sorry, 400 coins up. That sounds great. Guess I should have spent more money.
The prince compels the multi-headed hound to let.
Turns out I could have bought those gemstones. Yeah, I mean, I guess okay, fair enough. Like 17 gemstones for what was it, 60? Like 60's a lot, but you get 17 gemstones from like 2 encounters. It's like a rare and a basic together, so I guess that's not bad. I don't know, I'm not super excited about like buying gemstones. Just because you're gonna get them all eventually.
I shall give you no quarter, boy. Although I doubt that you expected otherwise.
Yep. Looks like they changed all the font for all the bosses there. Chill him up. Get some frost damage in. Ow.
And come bring my wayward son down to your depths.
Help with something, Father?
Ow, ow, ow. Stupid armor. Give me that sweet, sweet knockback. Give me that stun. Just annihilate one of these right off the bat. Maybe the other one too. Who knows? Quit hiding behind the thing. It's like if I were to take down Hades, at least the ad just despawns there. Ouch. What? Summon aid. I rushed in there to do the aid and like it didn't trigger. It either put button push. What's the deal here? I'm gonna just lose all my hit points for no reason. Ow. That was scary. Should have done that. Okay. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, I guess my previous Demeter was going, maybe. It wouldn't work. Ugh. Nope, get behind the pillar. Okay. Whew.
Tell no one at the house. Do you hear me? Blast.
Man, that Curse Blade was, I feel like it was a big downturn on that run.
By my father's name.
Yeah. 23 in a row. Skidoo. Eventually we'll get the heat up to a point where that's not going to be a thing anymore, but and for now.
He cannot kill me like this every time, believes the underworld prince. He shall eventually have no more ideas. But the prince, as often is the case, is wrong.
Squish.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, journey is not over. We'll exit early access later this year. Feature the true ending of the story with the new story events for every character, new features, improvements, other things. It's a really sweet game. I'm really glad to keep making big improvements to it too, like lots more content. Supergiant's pretty sweet as a company. Cool. All right. Well, that's the thing. We'll cut this video here and we'll fire up a new one real quick here. Thanks for watching.